Well, Plan International's Child Protection and Emergency Specialist is Naima Chohan, and she joins us now from Islamabad. Naima, thank you very much for your time tonight. Give us a sense of the immediate work that you need to do in this region, particularly in Islamabad and that worst affected area where we've seen so many deaths.
Thank you so much for having me online. Basically, what reports suggest so far, according to National Disaster Management Authority, there are like about 286 people died and 1,800 are injured. But more reports are coming up, and there are more physical damages are being reported. As you said, northern areas are most affected areas in Pakistan. And winter is also approaching in those areas. So there is a need for shelter, there is a need for water and more winterization, non-food item supplies like blanket and tents. What currently we are doing is basically we are assessing the needs and we are monitoring the situation very closely with other humanitarian organizations on ground. And of course, the purpose is to ensure that women and children and other community members who are affected by the disaster, they receive prompt and effective assistance by the Plan International and other humanitarian organizations, of course. Government of Pakistan has also started the rescue and response activities in the affected areas, and they are up and running. But as far as organizations are concerned, we are monitoring the needs and we are ready to respond.
How good is communication? Because, of course, it's such a widespread area and I'd imagine that would have been damaged quite severely during the earthquake.
Yeah, that's one of the biggest concerns right now, that because in some areas we expected the landslides, communication channels were also affected, we were not getting reports from different areas. That's why we cannot estimate the right damages at this point in time. So that is one of the priority of the government as well. And in fact, when we compare this response to the previous response, what happened in 2005 earthquake in Pakistan, there are so many improvements, but of course, still there's a lot to done in terms of information collection and communication and stuff. We don't have any proper contingency at this point in time. And that's why many of the remote areas in Pakistan still doesn't have access to support the way it should be. While they are the most damaged areas at the moment.
Naima, we saw Narendra Modi yesterday immediately offering assistance. Do you think that will be required, or do you think because of that experience from 2005, that earthquake you pointed to, that the government in Pakistan will be able to manage this alone?
Currently, when we hear from the National Disaster Management Authority and Government of Pakistan, they have bring together all the institutions and all the resources together, and they're trying to respond the initial needs of the affected population. But of course, as we'll get more information and we'll see how needs are growing, organization will also be stepping forward to respond the needs of beneficiaries. Yeah.
Thank you so much, Naima. We appreciate your time.
Thank you.